Hello everyone, my name is Emmett Ledbetter. I am the Culinary Director at Slade Gordon Seafood. Today we're going to be talking about an incredibly innovative scallop item that we feature. I'm going to be making a pasta dish using bucatini, our scallop medallions, which we'll go further into, a little saffron cream, some jalapeno, and some tomato. Let's get into it. But first, let's talk a little bit more about exactly what a scallop medallion is. So we use whole Patagonian scallops to form, using an all-natural fish binder, a perfectly sized scallop. So let's just have a look at this. You can actually see an entire Patagonian scallop here. So these are fished off of the coast of Argentina, Marine Stewardship Council certified, or MSC, completely dry, chem-free, beautiful for searing or grilling, cooks up exactly like a nice dry scallop would. Okay, so you're not gonna get any sort of purge when it hits a hot pan. You're not gonna get any kind of shrinkage if you overcook it slightly. Incredibly forgiving, delicious scallop. First, I'm gonna start off, I wanna go with like a medium to high heat because we really wanna get a nice sear on the outside of these. It really helps, if you will, a Maillard reaction to sort of seal the outer layer so that the inside stays nice and juicy, okay? So I'm gonna use olive oil for this. You can use avocado oil or canola oil or even butter if you'd like. But I like to use olive oil because I love the flavor. All right, so I'm gonna let this oil heat up a little bit and we're gonna be seasoning this pretty lightly with salt and pepper. There's a lot of other flavors going on here, so we don't want to make it too salty or overpower it with some seasonings, okay? Now that this pan is nice and hot, okay, you can see the oil rippling right here. I'm gonna go ahead and add the scallops in. One of the best attributes that I think our scallop medallions have is honestly just the consistency of size, right? So you don't get a scallop that's a little bit smaller or maybe is a light, doesn't sear quite as well because it's not flat. Like everything is perfectly symmetrical and the same size. And so it really allows for, an exact cooking time. You're not gonna get any sort of fluctuation from one scallop to the next. Okay, so we're gonna put some Himalayan pink salt on there. I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper as well. And so we're gonna give these, I would say, 2 minutes each side. These are already getting a really nice sear on them. I'm gonna give them probably 30 more seconds. So this could be any part of the menu, okay? Really good for center of the plate, like we're doing here. It could also be great for like a surf and turf, on top of maybe a steak, something like that. Really good as well as an appetizer. So you can do a lot of different things with this. They're incredibly versatile and really easy to handle. In addition to the raw medallions that we're cooking here, we also offer them breaded and bacon wrapped as well. And let's be honest, who doesn't like bacon wrapped scallop? All right, so these are finished here. Okay, so we're gonna pull these off, set them aside. They are beautiful, as expected. What we're gonna do, we're gonna actually add our jalapenos first. If you cook the jalapenos a little bit, they become slightly less spicy, and you kind of get a nice like nutty, roasty flavor from them. So we're gonna cook them for about 30 seconds. Add in our pasta, then we're gonna add in our sauce, and we're gonna kind of let that all come together, and then we'll plate that and top that with the scallops. Okay. We got our jalapenos good to go. We're gonna actually add in, this is just a blanched pasta, okay, al dente. And then I'm gonna add my sauce. So this is a saffron cream sauce. It is made basically from shallots, garlic, a white wine reduction, and then with the saffron threads, it's really important to bloom them, which means basically just rehydrating them. I like to do it in lemon juice. Okay, so we're gonna just let this come together. I'm gonna turn my heat down a little bit because I don't want this sauce to over reduce at all. Okay, so pasta's ready to go. All the noodles are beautifully coated. So what we're gonna do is start here And we're just gonna basically braid the pasta onto the plate. Okay. Beautiful. So, now that we're here, we're gonna take our very, very delicious golden caramelized scallop medallions here. I chose to use 5 of these. I think that's a great portion for an entree. Okay, this is some super fresh cherry tomatoes, a little bit of acidity, you know, and I think just a nice fresh pop for the rest of the pasta. And then finish it off here with some freshly cut chives. And we're finished. So these are an extremely easy scallop item to add to your menu if you're looking for a cost fighter, okay? It is gonna be much less per pound than a normal scallop would be and equally delicious.